Hello everyone, I am Hemant and in this video I am going to explain why Docker is fast. And in my previous video I have explained about why containers use Linux internets. And in that video I have explained about namespaces, C groups and file layers, and I have already also explained both namespaces and C groups separately in other videos. In this video I am going to explain what we mean by union file system or file layers in containers. So basically when we run a container inside an Linux operating system, so on that time that container will use one operating system image. So that container is not use any base operating system. So instead of that container will use one Ubuntu image. So that container use that image as a base. So that's why the Docker is fast as compared to virtual machine. Suppose if you run 10 virtual machines and every machines will have their own operating system. But if you run suppose if you run 10 Docker containers, then with the help of one base image we can run 10 different containers with Ubuntu operating system. So this is the reason why Docker is fast as compared to virtual machines. So to explain this more, so there is a one analogy, so I will explain. So just imagine, so this is a bottom layer and this is a upper layer. So whatever you want to run inside a Docker, that's there in upper layer. So base layer does not change. So in that base layer we have operating system. So this is all about why Docker is fast. So the reason is it will use a base image as an operating system, and it does not use a full operating system, and it will use host kernel. Suppose if a container wants to talk with any resource for hardware and CPU and memory, so on that time the the container will speak with the kernel of host operating system. Okay, so this is the reason why Docker is fast. Thank you.